Sure. Well, my name is Dr. Sunni Lampasso, as Jacob mentioned, and I am a trusted leadership advisor, executive coach, consultant, author, and speaker. And my training, it comes from clinical psychology, and I have moved into the world of consulting and helping leaders be their best in business situations and really helping high performing leaders, founders, creatives to reach their goals and to lead with confidence. And my work, as Jacob knows, we've become close over these past few years in the consulting world. I do work across a variety of industries. I really started off working in hedge funds with leaders and moved on to construction, nonprofit, oil and gas, and lots of other industries in between, but have really come to find a niche in the music industry, specifically in the electronic dance music community, working with DJs who are also building their brands, founding record labels, and starting other entrepreneurial endeavors.
Wow. Yeah, that is quite a unique niche. How did you get involved in working with artists?
Yeah, well, it's really interesting because I got involved in this. It kind of found me in a way. So, I have a strong passion for helping people be successful in the workplace and, achieve their work goals, avoid burnout, and really just succeed in any sort of business endeavor that they're taking on. And, while I was pursuing that passion, as I moved from clinical psychology into pursuing this passion for consulting, executive coaching, helping people in the workplace, and really helping with leadership development, I was also really involved in the electronic dance music community. I got super into it, attended my first festival. Avicii was really one of the first artists that got me into this music. Before that, I really was mainly hip hop person. But once I found this community and this music, I fell in love with it and started really going to festivals all over the world, going to shows all over the world. And over time, being on the scene, getting to know different DJs and becoming friends with them and learning what their struggles were, I realized this parallel between CEOs and DJs. Often they were good at a thing, right? They were good at DJing or producing or both. And the next thing you know, now they are leading a team and they've never had the training to do that. Also, experiencing the highs and lows of running your own business, of performance, very similar again to CEOs, as well as the loneliness of you having to make decisions on your own, experiencing wins and losses kind of sometimes in a bubble in a way, and then really in particular artists who are touring, the loneliness of that piece, and the loneliness of being on the stage and in the spotlight. It's really a lot. So just realizing these parallels, I also realized from talking to different DJs and artists that there was no one really providing what I provide in the business world, in the music world, particularly with EDM artists who are, who have very large goals. And, if they reach those goals, or as they're moving toward those goals, they are building teams, starting other businesses, and, balancing and juggling all of these things. So I figure, I could really help here. I kind of understand this industry. I know this industry. I, know what's involved. Yet I also have an outside perspective as a psychologist. I am not a DJ. I'm not a producer. But I also am very familiar with the issues faced by DJs and producers, especially those related to like creative challenges of staying creative, staying productive, managing writer's block, imposter syndrome, all of those things. I have many years of experience working in private practice with people in creative fields, whether they
Mhm.
were actors, singers, or writers. Just that experience of rejection over and over and over again is also a piece that I help artists with as well.